AI agents are one of the most powerful and fast moving technologies of our time. It's becoming extremely dominant. And in 2025, if you don't know about AI agents, you will be left behind. It's a must know skill. And if you're watching from outside, it may seem quite technical and quite difficult. But honestly, it's not too difficult to understand, and also it's not difficult to build, even if you don't know coding. So yeah, in this video, we'll go step by step on how to build an AI agent, and again, no coding experience or knowledge required. So let's get into the notes, and you can download the note for free. Check the description. Let's talk about AI agent first. So what is an AI agent? To put simply, an AI agent is like your digital employee who is sitting inside your computer and follows your instruction, take decisions on your behalf and complete the task. So let's check the formal definition, which is an AI agent is a simple system that analyze, strategize and take independent action based on the information it receives. It can handle workflows, use external tools and adjust as the situation evolves. So that is an AI agent. So now, what is not an AI agent? One of the most common misunderstanding I come across in the industry is distinction between AI agent and automations. Here is an illustration. What you are seeing on the screen is simply an automation workflow. Why? I'll tell you. So this node goes to the internet and collect data about leads. Let's say it collects name, email, phone number, etc. and stores the data inside this Google Sheet. And later we use our Gmail to send emails, cold emails to those collected data of the leads. So as you see, this is an automated workflow. When it gets triggered, it follows. And as you see, there is no intelligence involved. So let's come to the notes. So as there is no intelligence involved and the tasks is happening automatically, so it's an automation. It is not an AI agent. So what is an automation? It is predefined, fixed and limited steps and no intelligence involved. So what will be an AI agent? We'll come to that part later, but for now, it's dynamic, flexible and capable of reasoning where intelligence are involved. Okay, let's come to this part. AI agent is made up of three main components, which is brain, memory and tool. What is brain? A brain is made up of a LLM, which is like ChatGPT or something like that. Then a memory, which gives the agent to ability to remember what happened last and how to react on the basis of what happened previously. And the tools, there can be different types of tools, but external support like agents, sending emails and making phone calls, these things are made up and they are called tools. So there are different types of tools. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about types of tools. So as you see, there are three types of tools mainly for retrieving data, taking actions and orchestration. What is taking action? Like if you're sending an email, if you want your AI agent to send email or update database or create a schedule in your calendar, then the tool is this. If you want to retrieve data either from the internet or from your database, then this is the type of tool you use. And for calling and triggering workflow and this and that, this tool is used. So let's talk about types of systems. So let's talk about types of systems. So don't look at the notes, it's quite difficult. Listen to me carefully. So there are a few different types of systems available, but we'll talk about three simple things. One is single agent system, second is multi-agent system, and third is human in the loop system. So listen to me carefully. What is a single agent system? A single agent system is where one AI agent is involved and you are telling your AI agent that send email to this particular email ID. So that will be a single agent system. What is multi-agent system? A multi-agent system where there are multiple AI agents are involved. Like one for calendar update, one for seeing weather update, one for let's say sending emails, one for let's say calling, making phone calls, etc. So you are telling your master agent that let's make a phone call to this number. So master agent will delegate the task to the AI agent that makes phone call. So that is a multi-agent system. And what is an human in the loop system? Human in the loop system is where your AI agent waits for your update. Let's say it took a decision and it is waiting for your let's say for your green signal to do the task, to complete the task. So that is human in the loop system. So now let's talk about API versus HTTP request. It's important. I'll tell you with an analogy. So if you go to a restaurant, the menu is an API and the waiter bringing you the order from the kitchen is HTTP request. So when you go to a restaurant, the menu tells you what food you can order. So it's like an API. And now when you don't walk into the kitchen yourself and the waiter gives you the food, waiter comes and gives you the food, that is an HTTP request. So I have added a cute example table for you, as you see. So you can make analogy with the menu, which is API, and you can make analogy with waiter, which is the HTTP request. So the menu tells you what are available out there, and the HTTP request that brings you the menu that you order. So now let's talk about real life application of AI agents. There are so many types of AI agents you can make that you apply for real life. That can be like personal assistant, social media manager, customer support agent, research agent, travel planner agent, and so many things. So now let's get into the thing and let's talk about N8N first. So creating an AI agent can be really complex when you're working with things like robotics, LLM search engine, video generation, image generation, etc. But don't worry, complexity also depends upon your objective, what you are going to build. So in this video, you are going to build an AI agent, which is very simple. And now let's come to N8N, where you can build AI agent without any code, without any knowledge of writing code, without writing a single line of code. So what is N8N? So N8N is a no code to low code platform where you can build workflow automation, AI automations, AI agents without writing a single line of code. So when you come to n8n.io, you need to sign in. So you create an account and you get 14 days of free trial. And in that trial, you get 1000 executions for free. So it's a good part that you get to check 1000 executions before you actually commit or buy a paid subscription. So yeah, here we'll click create workflow. I have already created workflow and I'll show you from there. Yeah. So let's get into building. I have already built it here for myself, but I'll build it from scratch for you to understand clearly. So let me tell you what we are building. We are building a personal AI agent. That agent will be able to send emails for you and will be able to update schedule and events in your calendar, and it will be able to retrieve data from your sheet, Google Sheet, to send emails. And I'll show you the Google Sheet that I'm talking about. Let's get started. Let's build from scratch. So I'll start with the chat trigger and I'll send the message of chat trigger to AI agent. Just this. And if you remember the building block that we talked about, that is, first one is the brain. The brain is a LLM. Now here I am selecting LLM as Mistral. And if you want the Mistral API, go to console.mistral.ai and go here API keys, and there we'll collect the API key. And you have to enter the API key here. And the model right now I am selecting is Mistral Large Latest. And Mistral is an open source LLM and it performs really well when it comes to building about AI agents, etc. So now I'll select memory, the simple memory. And as I told you, I am building personal AI agent. So my first tool will be Gmail. So yeah, second tool will be calendar, a calendar tool, and third tool will be Google Sheet, where we'll add our contact details and we'll retrieve the data for sending emails. That is Google Sheet. Now, first of all, let's fix these things. You see, go to Google Sheet and select your account credentials. When you select here and create new credentials, you'll click sign in with Google, and if you are signed in already, Google will show you options. So I'll select the sheet. I'll show you the sheet, which is this. So this is the Google Sheet that has all contact details. Right now I have my name only, and this is two names, and these are two different email IDs to check the operation if it's working or not. So I have selected the sheet, and yeah, I'll have to select the contact details, etc. Okay, so now I'll select the Gmail. Yeah, okay, and I'll set up the Google Calendar now. Okay, now what you have to do is you have to set up correct prompts for your AI agent. Yeah, select system message, and I'll copy paste the prompt from the one I have already built. Go to here, and yeah, I'll copy it. Okay, so yeah, now what we'll do is we'll rename these tools for better accessibility. So Google Calendar is named as Calendar, and we'll select the description to manually and set it up by ourselves for the tool to perform better, right? Now we'll do the same for Google Sheets, and I'll name it contact database. Right, and we'll select the tool description manually again, which is this. And if you check here, contact database, oops, I haven't done it manually. Okay, I think it will work without manual intervention. Okay, so let's do it for Gmail tool. Set it up manually. Yeah, oh, I've done it wrong. So when I'm doing wrong, it's your opportunity to learn it correctly, right? Yeah, so now I'll set it up these things, whom we are sending our email to. You don't have to understand these things because these are already given in the manual or the documentation, and you can read the documentation from, I'll tell you. If you want to read the documentation, just click here. You see? Yeah. Okay, the email thing is done. And for calendar, now what we'll do is, you see, when we are saying our agent that set up this event, the agent has to figure it out when the time is, when is the correct time, right? So yeah, we'll set this up thing, and oh, yeah, done almost. Database, one thing I haven't renamed, let's rename it. What did I do? Calendar used to set events when it's events. Used to send emails when relevant contact database. And contact database? Yeah, let's set it up manually. And let's do it in a similar way that we have done with our Gmail and calendar tool. Yeah. Tool is used to send, okay, contact database tool. Oh, tool is used to retrieve data, contact data when user is looking for some data, some contact details. Okay, done. Let's test our AI agent. Yeah, let's save it, Control plus F, or you just click it here. Let's open chat and say, what is email address of Shodan? And where it will come from? It will come from the database, the Google Sheet. You see here. And now I'll click this. So the workflow will be triggered. Yeah. So it's taking time. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Shodan is a common name. Do you mean this? Okay. As you see, I have two names with Shodan, and two different email IDs. So it is retrieving the both data, and it's 100% correct. So this thing works correctly. You see, it's green tick. Now we'll test this. Send email to Shodan asking him how he is doing. So we are expecting this tool to get triggered by our AI agent. So it's saying sent. I'll just check. What is the reply? Which Shodan? Okay. The second one. Okay, we're expecting to get this thing get triggered. Yes, this got triggered and this performed successfully. The email address Shodan07. I'm already signed in here. Let's check. Yes, the email has been received. So for AI agent, these two tools are working correctly. Let's check this tool. Okay, so schedule an event with Alex, not tomorrow, 15th June at 11 p.m. So we are expecting this tool to get triggered, and the agent is calculating. It goes on. I hope it get triggered. Waiting. Why it's taking so much time? Of course, because it's a free LLM. Maybe that is the reason. OpenAI performs better than this, but OpenAI is paid. Let's wait. It's taking too much time. Node executed successfully, but I don't see a tick here. Let's check. No, I don't see on 15th. Is it? I don't think so. Let's check again. Schedule an event with Alex. 15th June at 11 p.m. I think few problems are occurring. Let me just debug it and I'll come back. Okay, so let's do it. After 2 hours of debugging, I finally figured it out what is happening, what the problem was, and I'll tell you what. Listen carefully, it will be a very great learning experience for you. So the LLM or the brain we were using, Mistral API or Mistral LLM, that was not able to handle the calendar tool. So instead of that, I am using OpenAI chat model, and inside OpenAI, I am using the model GPT-4o mini. So it is able to handle the calendar tool very clearly, very calmly, and very accurately. So let's test it in front of you. So yeah, let's do it. So yeah, as you see, it has been worked perfectly. And I'll go to my calendar and show you. Yeah, and today is 14th, as you see, and I'll run it once again. Schedule, create a new meeting, schedule with Alex tomorrow 11:30 p.m. We are again expecting to run this, and it has been run correctly. And yeah, so I'll show you again. So yeah, so it's a great learning moment for me and you too, that Mistral API cannot handle everything of AI agent, but in same place, OpenAI, it handles it very accurately, very professionally. A few other things I want to add, that if you want to trigger the workflow with Telegram, you can do it too. If I show you Telegram or WhatsApp or email or anything you want, click of any from any website you built, that is possible. Attaching any other tool like an MCP client, or we'll discuss about MCP some other time, like retrieving email, retrieving other data from your database, from Airtable, from Amazon, everything is possible. So this was a simple representation of AI agent that can be built without any programming or coding. So yeah, that was everything of our discussion. So this is how you build AI agent without any coding experience, without any knowledge of programming. And yeah, this is what we built, a personal assistant using AI agent.